Hi, I'm Safet Hatic, a fellowship-trained orthopedic foot and ankle surgeon here at Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio. We are one of the presenting sponsors for the Dayton Dragons 5K. So in your preparation for the 5K, I think it's really important that you choose the right shoe for your foot. Overuse injuries such as stress fractures, tendonitis such as Achilles tendonitis, and plantar fasciitis, which is a very common irritation of the tissue on the bottom of the heel, can be related to poor choice in shoe gear. I'm really passionate, not surprising, as an orthopedic foot and ankle surgeon in shoe gear. So it's been my experience that the most important thing you can do is go try on a bunch of shoes. In general, you want something that accommodates your anatomy. The variation of normal is quite broad in our population. Some people like me have a little flatter foot and appreciate the flexibility and the support of an arch support. Some favor something more neutral. Neutral shoes tend to have a very accommodative toe box, and many favor that. There's really no right or wrong answer. The most important thing is that the shoe suits you. So when you're out there and you're selecting a shoe, consult an expert. Spend some time in a shoe store that has a lot of options and a lot of opportunity for you to try on different shoes. And don't be afraid to venture out and try some different shoes just to see how that you might feel. A lot of local shops have the opportunity to put you up on the treadmill, let you walk or let you try that shoe out in the context of the store, just to really make sure that it suits you. Most importantly, the shoe should be comfortable the minute you put it on. If it's not, there are enough choices out there, you can move on to the next one. If an insert helps support your arch or provides a little bit more cushioning in that shoe and lends to more comfort in that shoe, maybe the insert's the right answer. But you should never do anything that doesn't inherently feel better. I think in terms of injury prevention, in addition to making the right shoe choice and keeping in mind that a good pair of shoes is probably going to last you on the order of 300 to 400 miles. So in your training program, you do need to be mindful of not extending the life of a shoe just to get through the race. So make sure your shoes are up to date. You're not wearing them any longer than 300 to 400 miles, and that they're comfortable and that they suit you. And again, don't be afraid to try different things at different times. But secondary to shoe gear choices, make sure you're staying flexible in this heat in the July. Make sure you're staying well hydrated during your training runs. Don't, or rather avoid the temptation to overtrain. There's the classic 10% rule, so you shouldn't be increasing your mileage any more than 10% per week as you kind of build up to that 5K duration. It's really important to avoid those overuse injuries, again, that can be brought about by poor shoe gear and just poor choices in your training and approach. With that being said, if you're having pain and it's lasting for more than a few days and it's not responding to supportive shoe gear modifications or just rest and activity modification, or perhaps you took the time to do some cross training and you're still having pain, that's where I come in. So at Orthopedic Associates, again, I'm a subspecialty trained orthopedic foot and ankle and surgeon, and I'd be happy to sit back down and navigate some options to keep you in the game and get you ready for that Dayton Dragons 5K in July. So again, for any injury that you may be experiencing or any pain that you may be experiencing that is not responding to rest and activity modification, we're really interested in keeping you in the game here. So you can find myself or any of my partners here at Orthopedic Associates at www.oadoctors.com.